Sup everyone, it is TNS Anathema, and this is going to be some KT-44 Grip Extended Magazines gameplay on the map Scramble. Going to be playing some zone control with @if12345, who is a subscriber of mine. And yeah, so he does pretty well in this game. I ended up getting a couple pretty cool moments. I ended up having to cut the gameplay a bit short because I was starting to lag a lot because it said can manage, storage settings and whatnot. So that's why it is a tiny bit laggy. I apologize for that. I did clear off my hard drive, if you can't see my air quotes, my hard drive, right after this, and so yeah, now it's working back at normal. But for all two of you who do not know, Modern Combat 4 has been announced for this year, and I wanted to talk about devices. So, in Modern Combat 2, you couldn't tell the difference between an iPad player and an iPod player. An iPod player played just as well as an iPad player, and I think that's the only way that I did not rage quit that game. By the way, I played Modern Combat 3 on an iPod 4G for 3 prestiges. So for about 4 months, I played on an iPod. So I know what it feels like. I even went back and I tried to play on it like a month ago, and it was horrible. I could not bear the lag, especially on the new maps, Warehouse and Rapture. But anyways, Modern Combat 4 has been announced, and with the introduction of Modern Combat 3, people began to realize that the iPod 4 was inferior to the iPad 2. By the way, just on a quick tangent here, the iPad 2 and the iPad 3 processing, memory, and storage-wise are the exact same. The processing units are exactly the same. The only difference about the iPad 3 is the new Retina display. So it's kind of like the iPhone 4S where it has Siri. Look at this quad. I was so happy. I was like, yeah, quad! And then I died. And I was like, no, that sucks. Anyways, yeah, so the only better thing about the iPad 3 is its Retina display. It will not have any advantage over the iPad 2. So those of us who have iPad 2s, don't worry, the iPad 3 is not going to be beating you in any of your gunfights because the processors are exactly the same, and I've already, you can go look up the stats. They are exactly the same. They are identical except for the weight of the iPad 3 and the Retina display. The real device that is going to, dominate is going to be the iPhone 5. The iPhone 5 is set to be released here pretty soon. Also, the iPad mini is set to also be released, and I feel like those are going to be the two dominant devices. If there's any way that they could make all the devices equal in Modern Combat 4, that would be amazing, and Game Off would be credited with, Game Maker of the Year, because that's a very, 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 very difficult task. I don't think Game Off really wants all of its users to have lag, all of its iPod users to have lag, but, there's some things that you really can't help. An iPod isn't really made to operate on 1 gigabyte or almost 2 gigabytes now, I believe, of memory. So I understand the lag, and I really sympathize with those of you who do have to play on an iPod. So anyways, the iPhone 5 is going to be dominating Modern Combat 3. I'm sure it's not going to be too bad, but there's always that. Yeah, so I'm hoping they come out with just one more update, one more map pack that will still make this game fun. I'm going to be getting to 90 one last time, so as 5th Prestige, I'm going to be staying at 90. And Modern Combat 4, I'm really, really, really pumped for. You guys can rely on this channel to be a, valuable source, an accurate source of information. Now that it has been announced, I will be, doing a ton of research every day, making sure that I stay on top of all the breaking news and developments for Modern Combat 4. So I'm really excited. This is always a fun time of the year when everybody is excited for the new game. And it's fun to make speculations, but not to expect too much out of Modern Combat 4. If you expect, too little, then you'll be happy. If you expect too much, you'll be sad. So, or mad. Probably mad. Yeah. So I'm assuming that it will be $7, just as all the other new games will be. Hopefully Modern Combat 4 will be running on the Unreal Engine, and hopefully as the new trailers and videos from Game Off come out, we can make more and more assumptions, and then make more and more concrete thoughts about Modern Combat 4 and all its awesomeness. So at this point, I get you can manage store settings. Your storage is full, and I was just like, oh, great. So it carries on for about another 15 seconds, and then the video ends. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you're as pumped for Modern Combat 4 as I am, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.